And the first thing you're gonna get 2 travel sites that give you wholesale rates. You know, Priceline, Expedia, they have high retail. We come in below them and no markup. So you can save anywhere from 20 to 70% anytime you travel. Does that sound good? What? That sounds great. I said, hey, there's another thing that we have. We have this thing called travel points where you earn points every single month and they accumulate. And about every 6 or 7 months, you're gonna have enough points so that you can go on a vacation. So a couple times a year, you're gonna be able to go on a vacation. And the first site that we have is our getaway platform. There's about 400,000 weeks available. And we have these incredible resorts all over the world. In fact, Adele and I just got back there from using the getaway platform in Cabo San Lucas. It's absolutely incredible. Tomorrow I'm gonna be giving away 2 getaway packages to Cabo Azul. And I said, we were there for about $400 for 8 days and 7 nights. She's like, what, $400 a night? I said, no, $400 for 8 days and 7 nights, and it was 2 suites. She was like, you got to be kidding me. She's like going, man, this is incredible. I said, but it gets better than that. Your points, as your points accumulate, some of these trips, you can go to Dubai for $1. Dubai for $1? And I said, breakfast is included. You can go stay at the JW Marriott in Khao Lak for $29. By the way, anybody stayed there? Raise your hand if you stayed there. Is that place incredible or what? I said, we just got back from a few months ago, Vail, Colorado. It was less than $500 at a Grand Hyatt Regency. She's like going, and I said, look, in the next 12 months, you're gonna have access to 150 world tours, is what we call them, where you can go on these incredible experiences for pennies on the dollar, because that's really what it is. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm loving it. And I said, here's the kicker. There's a business opportunity, because you see Adele and I flying all over the world, and she's talking about this and that, and our lifestyle. And I said, look, if you get 3 customers, that buy the same service you're on, we're gonna pay you some commission. You're now gonna earn enough money, Todd Strand, in commissions to cover the cost of your membership. And she goes, what, so it's like free? And I said, we don't use that word free, but you're making enough money in commissions that you're no longer paying a monthly membership fee. She goes, oh my gosh. She goes, well, let's go back here and talk about this again. So she goes, I'm there, but can I make payments on the $369,000 that you want me to spend money on? Husband's a doctor, she's very successful. I started cracking up. I go, I think I priced this thing too low. I'm like, I need to rethink my strategy here. Maybe we need to be like $9.99 coming in or something. And I said, no, it's not $369,000. This was a serious story. One day she'll be in the business, she's dynamic. She's just not here this weekend. She's with her husband and they're out of the country. And I said, no, it's $369. She starts laughing on the phone. She's like, are you kidding me? You get all those services? She goes, I spend more than what your service costs on one of my maintenance fees in my timeshare every single year. Sometimes I think people don't understand the tremendous value we have in the world's best travel membership on the planet.